Hey kids, welcome back. It is Mr. Josh again here with questions with, for, by, to, from kids, whatever it is. I am back with it, and I'm here with nobody because I don't know where my kid is. Have you guys seen my kid? Jeez. Found my kid. It's Brayden. I'm gonna have a heart attack right now. Brayden, you take over for a second.
Hi kids.
Hey, all right, I'm back. All right, welcome. Brayden was gracious enough to join me today, and we have a couple of questions for you about today's lesson, and specifically about things. So we're gonna ask them. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
All right, Brayden, my question to you is, how are you trusting in the words Jesus spoke?
I think that you should put all of your trust into them because he was the Son of God. You should trust in him.
Absolutely. Do you have any examples in your life on things that might have happened to you where you thought back to maybe something you read in the Bible or heard in a story and was like, wow, Jesus said I should do this, or Jesus did this and I should act that way too?
I never really thought of that.
You know what? And a lot of us don't, and that's okay. Our goal is to be kind of subconscious with our dealings with things when we're dealing with Jesus, right? We wanna act like Jesus without even thinking about it. That's the goal. But everyday life, you always have a chance to do something that Jesus did. What was Jesus' last commandment to us? Go out and tell the people about me. Go to tell the world. Are we doing that on a daily basis? You can only answer that yourself. What about if you're in a situation where somebody's bullying you? Are you supposed to fight back? No, we're actually not. We're supposed to turn the other cheek, right? As I like to say, forgive the expression, kill them with kindness. Don't really kill them. But you instead of being mean back, you be nice. I'm telling you what, be nice to somebody who's being mean to you and you'll blow their mind. There's so many lessons that we've learned in the Bible. If you have a talent that Jesus gave you, are you using it to promote him? Are you using it to promote God? Or are you using it for selfish reasons? Or are you not using it at all? It's the story of the men with the talents, which I love the fact that they called their coins talents when we talk about our talents as things that we can do. But if you bury it, it's not doing anybody any good, right? God gave you those gifts for a reason. So these are all things that we should be thinking about when we're going about our everyday life. It is trusting in the words that Jesus spoke. Because Jesus told stories, not just for the people in the Old Testament. They were for us too. That's why they're in the Bible. All right, awesome. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Weird.
If Jesus is a prophet, does that mean he's not God? Why not?
So that's a great question. Because the prophets were what? The prophets were men. They were flesh and blood. They were human. But Jesus is God. But the key there is, what was Jesus also? He was God made flesh. He was a man that walked with the rest of us. When he came down, when he was born with the same things we have. 10 toes, 10 fingers. He stubbed his toe, he felt pain. He didn't eat for a long time, he got hungry. At night, he was tired. He was just like us. He had to think about things. He didn't just say, oh, I want a fire. Fire, there it is. No, he had to make a fire. So he was just like us. He was a man. But he was more than just a man because he was God at the same time. And it's a concept for a lot of people that they get confused by. Like, how could he be a man and how could he be God? But if we believe in God and we believe God can do anything, this is simple. He can make a man who's also a God. I mean, it's his son. It's like that for him. So knowing that Jesus was a man means he could be a prophet as well, because he came down to speak the words of his Father. He knew more than anybody else what his Father intended. He knew what he wanted to tell us. He knew he wanted to tell us about God, about our path to get there, which was through Jesus, through his death, through his resurrection. He wanted to make sure that we knew exactly how to do that. And the best way for him to do it, and the best way God figured, was to send him down to talk to us. Because how is there any more personal of a relationship? I mean, God spoke to Moses in the most personal way he could. Because as we all know, if you laid eyes on God as a human, you would die. But he did what he could, but he still couldn't be that close to Moses. They had to build a whole tabernacle just for him to reside in, to be with the people. But now he found a way, and he knew about this way forever, that he would send his son to be right there, hugging on other people, shaking hands, if they did that back then. I don't know if they did. Healing the sick, telling stories, parables, to show the people how they should live, and then eventually dying on the cross and being raised again for us, for our sins, so we can go to heaven and hang with them and give fist bumps and knuckles and all types of stuff. Dance, 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 and dance. We're gonna dance in heaven. So I will see you guys. Thank you, Brayden, for helping me out. Let's wave goodbye as we dance our way out of here. Bye, guys.